A local church-based charity group is celebrating a major achievement. Volunteers with MEMO recently filled their 100th ocean container with medical equipment and supplies to be shipped to third world hospitals that need it most. Jonathan Wilson has that story.
The MEMO volunteers were back at the LPH grounds this past weekend, loading another sea-can with wheelchairs and other medical equipment. And this sea-can has a special distinction as the 100th container filled by MEMO over the past 18 years.
I'm very happy about it. When we started out in 2004, if you told us that we were eventually going to be shipping 100 containers, I would have said you were crazy. But we've just shipped one container at a time. It means that we've shipped a lot of medical equipment and humanitarian supplies that otherwise would have ended up in landfill here in Thunder Bay.
Dr. Jerome Harvey came up with the idea for MEMO in the winter of 2004, when the former McKellar and Port Arthur General Hospitals closed, leaving roomfuls of outdated medical equipment that could still be useful in other parts of the world.
The new hospital had, of course, all new equipment, so there was it actually came to about 750 beds of hospital equipment that was available. So that in that first year, we actually shipped 19 ocean containers, 11 to Cuba and 8 to the Philippines.
Since then, MEMO has also shipped containers to Nicaragua, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. The group's main focus recently has been on Zimbabwe, where this latest container is headed. Much of the contents come from local clinics and drugstores, along with hospitals from all around the Northwest.
We just got a pallet of medical supplies from Lake of the Woods Hospital, Atikokan, Geraldton, Nipigon, Manitowaj. Basically all the district hospitals supply us with medical equipment that is, most of it is still good, but not necessarily state-of-the-art, but it's better than having nothing like they do in Zimbabwe.
Harvey says when MEMO first started out, they had about 100 volunteers. That number now sits at about 20, and he says they could really use more.
The average age of our volunteers is about 75, and so they get, they pass on, and so we constantly need a new supply of volunteers. Most of our volunteers say they really enjoy it. It becomes a whole family, social life. So to your viewers, I'd say if you're feeling lonesome or useless or bored, then we'd be happy to have you come and volunteer with us.
It will cost about $33,000 to ship this container to Zimbabwe, so Harvey is encouraging people to attend their fundraising dinner this Sunday evening at the Victoria Inn to help keep the MEMO effort going for the next 100 containers. Jonathan Wilson, TBT News.